Dave, last time I saw you, you were on the set of Watchmen, and it was the scene with the only meeting of the crime busters, in which the comedian burns the map and makes a dramatic point about the future of the world. And you just looked like you were just thrilled to kind of be in this total recreation of what you drew. What was it like to watch that be brought to life?
I think at any moment I expected that I was going to be pinched and I was going to wake up, you know. I mean, it's just the stuff of dreams, really, to have something step out of your head and become real. And to be in the midst of it, I mean, what really did it for me was the owl ship, to stand inside the owl ship that had first existed as just some pencil scribbles, and to smell the comedian's cigar. You know, to have the comedian slap me on the back and proudly show me one of his guns, you know, was just amazing. Yeah, I was completely thrilled. It all went by too quickly. It was like being a kid at Christmas. It all just happened and I just wanted it to go on.
Right, and what did you think of the recreation of Manhattan? I mean, the backlot that they built with the Gunga Diner and the movie theater, and what was it like visiting that?
Yeah, well, I mean, again, it was just incredible to actually be in the middle of it, you know, to tangibly be touching it. And it was the everyday things that impressed me as much as anything. How, although it was in the middle of a lumberyard, it did feel like Manhattan. And it was actually kind of raining as well. And I think I mentioned it in my blog, but the thing that really blew me away was they had a martial arts class called Judo Master. And Judo Master was one of the Charlton heroes who originally were going to be the Watchmen, but who never made it to the final cut. But somebody had noticed that and made sure that even Judo Master was in it. And the thing that I am rather proud of with the set is there was a lot of graffiti on it, and I wanted to graffiti it up. But we didn't have time, but I've got a little trademark, which is a letter G for Gibbons, a little square. And after I'd left, one of the props guys plastered this little G up all over the place. So when I see the movie, it's like it's got my signature on it.
Did you ever feel tempted to go back to England, though, and give Alan a call and say, "Come on, Alan, like, get over your bad self and your high-minded artistic principles. Come check this out."
I see there is an elephant in the room. Well, yeah, I mean, really, I wish that Alan could feel the same kind of excitement and joy that I'm feeling, and I just wish he hadn't had such a bad experience in the past, because I'm certainly having a really good experience.
Cool. Well, you've certainly talked a lot about what you guys have done, and you've seen a little bit of it. And Zach, do you have something?
Should I say what it is? Should I set it up?
Yes.
Didn't really, I don't know if it needs a setup, but I'll give one anyway, just to sort of kill some more time, because I know that's what you guys want me to do. No, it's basically, things to look for, I think, are that, anybody, you guys have seen The Dark Knight, right? Someone saw The Dark Knight? See, that was the other thing I thought, oh, you know what, I'll just bring the trailer and show it again. But then I figured, you know, I thought a couple people here, at least, would have seen the Dark Knight already. So, that probably wasn't going to be an original. I would have been like, oh look, it's the world premiere of the trailer. It was on a movie, another movie you guys probably didn't check out called The Dark Knight, but no. So anyway, it's some of the shots from a couple of the shots from the trailer that we kind of extended to show maybe a little bit more of the non-PG aspect of the movie. So you'll see when Manhattan is marching through Vietnam and blowing the guys up, he, you know, it's not quite as friendly as it is in the trailer. So that's something to look for. Other than that, I don't know, just a little bit. I just wanted to put a couple shots together to, you know, say this is kind of how we're doing it, and I guess like that. I don't know. What else can I say? Roll it, I guess. So there's those two I can't vote for. Also, you know, you have
we're not on speaking terms anymore. But a lot of fitness. You know, I had to get in shape, and changing my molecules and all that. That's stuff they don't teach you at drama school. But mostly just sucking it up and dealing with the humiliation of looking the way that I did for the 5 months, and enjoying the creative process of working with these guys on such a badass piece of material.
Well, thank you very much.
Your character has a very interesting relationship with his costume. He needs, you know, he fights crime with it. He needs it to date successfully. Like these guys, I'd love to know, like, how did you find the character, and what did the costume mean for you in terms of, like, you know, finding who Night Owl was?
Oh man, you know, the costume was it's pretty awesome, isn't it? I mean, it's yeah, it is. I mean, they did such an incredible job, and that's a whole different topic, I guess, from the changes that David come up with to what ended up in the film. But you know, this guy, it was pretty cool when everybody else had to you know, get all ripped. You know, I could sit back with a carton of Haagen-Dazs and a couple beers and call it a day. It's pretty cool, actually. It's a good gig. You know, but I mean, I love Dan. I miss Dan. I really do. It's so weird. We watched you know, just watching that. It's the first time that I'd really seen Dan, because we don't see him in the trailer for The Dark Knight. So, I don't know. I swear to you, playing him and seeing I mean, you always pull for Dan. You do. I mean, I just fall in love with the guy. Right? I mean, and what's so amazing to me, and I'll just say one thing, you know, because he's, you know, okay, he's flabby, he's morose, he's down on his luck, he's lost, he's all these really negative words. And yet, when you look at the first few panels, especially when Rorschach and I go down to the Owl Chamber, and there's this shot of him saying, you don't think that's a little paranoid? And he's got this sort of smile on his face. I love the fact that that's something you don't get when you know, either read something based on a book. You know, it's a whole different level when you get to see the artwork. That, like, for me, that was so informative to watch little, and it's not like I try to do the same poses, but I swear to you, that helped me so much to see that a guy that could be played so down, you know, oh, Dan's down, but yet he has this light in his eyes. And I love the fact that the artwork and that the drawings that Dave came up with are so informative as an actor, because you see this sense of smile, and in all these shots in the graphic novel that he's smiling, and you see him fighting for it. And that's what I think is something that really keyed me into Dan. It's not playing him just like this downer, but like he wants it so bad. The relationship that he has with Hollis, you know, trying to figure out how he adjusted to the post-superhero life, and how does he deal with that. And you know, you pull for the guy the entire
to the point of nihilism. I was wondering how you balanced that out, made it less one-sided.
Who wants to talk about that? Anybody? I guess I will. I mean, yeah, the book is dark. You know, I think that, you know, we never really thought about the overall, oh gosh, is the movie too dark? You know, are we going to be plodding down this dark road so far that people, you know, slit their wrists and call it a day like in the theater?